Random. Final goodbye.
I'm acting like getting a salad is the craziest thing ever. We got Starbucks. I just got a cold brew.
We lived in the Mav.
Feeling very sad and very emo.
Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the official moving vlog number 1. If you are just stumbling upon this video, make sure you subscribe and stick around. I just have a lifestyle channel taking you through getting through our 20s and everything that involves. I work from home as a data analyst. We are moving this weekend from Tampa, Florida to Charlotte, North Carolina. I say we because I'm moving with my fiance, planning a wedding. Make sure you subscribe. It's a lot of fun over here. But yeah, it is moving weekend. It's Friday. We move tomorrow morning. So it's kind of, we got to get the last things packed up. We've been packing over the last week, probably maybe 2 weeks. I've been decluttering, packing, all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's go time now, so we really got to get all the last things finished up. I am working today, so kind of trying to finish my work week. It's nice. We're moving over Labor Day weekend, so we get Monday off work, which is very convenient. We have like an extra day for moving. We've done like this, a 10-hour move like this previously. So the game plan is tomorrow morning, we will go get the truck. We hire movers to load the truck and unload it, but we drive it. So we'll get the truck loaded up in the morning, hopefully be on the road by noon. We'll see. I feel like, you know, things take longer than you would usually expect, but we're aiming to be on the road by noon, and then we'll drive about 9 or 10 hours. I have a friend who lives in South Carolina. She's gonna let us crash at her place, so we'll crash at her place tomorrow night, and then we'll finish the drive to Charlotte Sunday morning, and we'll get the U-Haul unloaded Sunday morning. That's kind of the game plan. I don't know how people do like a 10+ hour move in one day. I feel like we can't really do that because then we would be unloading the moving truck at like literally midnight. And after a really long day of driving and packing, I feel like that's the last thing you want to do. So we are spreading it out over about 2 days. It honestly, I know this does not sound believable. It honestly still does not feel real, even though I'm surrounded by boxes. This is again how our last big move was. It didn't feel real until I was in the car driving out of the city, knowing I'm not gonna be coming back. That's when it like really hit me. So I feel like that's when it'll probably hit me that we're leaving. But right now I'm just like, it's go time. You guys know I do Rover sometimes. I only had one client in Tampa and I kept him like once or twice a week. It was like the best situation. So I said bye to him this morning. His mom came and she actually brought me a little present. Why am I like emotional? I'm getting sad, I think. But thought we could open it up. It looks like we have some things for my dog in here, Franklin. Let's start with the card. This is gonna make me cry. Why is like saying goodbye to my Rover client so sad? He was just such a cute, sweet dog. Oh, we got a little doggy treat for Frank. Stop. Why is this so cute?
So nice.
Look. We're gonna have Briggs in our apartment forever.
Briggs the pig.
Oh, more treats. This is so like, so much.
Look at this picture of them playing.
And then 2, and he immediately knows these are for him. You got a football just in time for college football season. Look at these. Which one do you want? I have been working on a PowerPoint all morning. It's like 1 o'clock and I've just finished it up. I love making PowerPoints. It's so fun. It's like a little design, but let me give you guys a packing and moving update around the apartment. Will is about to start up all of our laundry so that they'll be clean when we get there. So we'll just wash that and then honestly probably just throw it into trash bags. Kitchen is all packed up except for this stuff on the counter because we were eating out of paper plates and plastic cups the past couple days. I am about to pack this up right now because we are officially done in the kitchen. Everything on the counter is going in my car so that we have quick access to it once we get to the new apartment. It's like cleaning supplies. This is all of our pet stuff, tools in case we need quick access to the tools. I have to blur my screens, but this is something that I will pack up at 5 p.m. tonight, all my laptops and whatnot. Lots of boxes, TVs are coming down tonight. Rug is rolled up. Same for Will's computer. We'll have to pack that up tonight. We have a suitcase for the weekend. Obviously bedding and stuff is gonna be last minute tomorrow morning. Closet is totally packed up except for my shirt I'm gonna wear tomorrow. It might look like a mess and it definitely is a mess, but there is a method to the madness. And I feel like we're good to go and start loading stuff up tomorrow morning. I feel like our boxes were really organized at first. But at this point, it's kind of just like, okay, random junk we have left going in random boxes, like this box. I just found this book, so putting the book in the box, along with our singular frying pan that we have left, rice cooker, paper goods, creatine, pre-workout, a singular pack of noodles, dish soap. All of our like plastic bags are already packed, so I think I'm just gonna put the utensils in this. Random kitchen. The way we've packed is gonna be so not fun to unpack. I just feel like every box is gonna be full of such random stuff that I have to find homes for. It is 5:10, which means I can officially log off work and pack up my desk, which is what we're gonna do. One of the last things on the agenda, pack up the desk, and tomorrow we'll do the bed. So, alrighty, I'm gonna unplug everything. My wires are just like all tangled together. I actually want to take a second and detangle these wires so that when I get to setting it up again, it's not so crazy. She is completely empty now. Boxed everything up. I am just a little bit putting on some makeup or like touching up what I had on earlier today. I feel like it's echoey in here. So we are going to Koizi. Well, actually the name is Fountains Plus. It used to be named Koizi. We're just gonna go get some all-you-can-eat sushi for our last thing. We're going with our friends. My friend asked me, she was like, do you guys want to go somewhere new that you've never been to? And I was like, honestly, no. Like, let's just go somewhere that we know we love, and like, that's what we're doing. Yeah, it'll be like our final goodbye, I guess. Not really, because we're literally gonna see them in November and then twice next May. So it's see you later. But I guess while I'm touching up my makeup, this would be a good time to tell you guys like where I lived and what I thought about it in Tampa. So we lived in the Channelside area, which I feel like if you know Tampa, it's probably pretty obvious. It's kind of hard to hide the general area that I live in because I love to like walk everywhere and go to local coffee shops and whatnot. So I'm sure if you were familiar with the area, you could very easily identify where I live. I obviously try to keep like the building itself private, just for general safety purposes. But yeah, we live in the Channelside area. When we were moving to Tampa, we were told Channelside, Water Street was kind of like the best area for meeting other young professionals. And I honestly completely agree with that. This area is very young. Our building was super young. Like if I was talking to anyone moving to Tampa, I would suggest the Channelside, Water Street area. It's definitely a pricier area, but there's just so much to do. Lots of, like I said, coffee shops, restaurants, dog parks. There's multiple gyms in walking distance, lots of fitness studios. So like to me, this was definitely the ideal area to live. Another area that I think if we stayed here longer, I would be open to to living in would be the Hyde Park area, kind of closer to Bayshore. I think Hyde Park is a really cute area as well. It feels slightly more suburban because you're a little bit further out from downtown, but it also has, it's walkable and is a cute area. So I guess those would be my two areas that I would want to live in. In regards to the building itself, we lived in the Mav channel side. I feel like we had pros and cons. Like, we in general really liked the building. It's a really nice luxury building. It has 24/7 concierge. It has a really nice 7th floor pool. The gym here is one of the best apartment gyms I've ever seen. It has actual squat racks and Peloton bikes and all that good stuff. It was for an apartment gym, it was a really good gym. I also think, you know, the unit is very pretty with the floor to ceiling windows. We had a great view of downtown. Aesthetics wise, the building is very beautiful, and so was our apartment. Location, we're about a 15-minute walk to Water Street, which isn't that bad, but in the summer heat, that walk can be tough to do. So I wish the building was a little bit closer to Water Street, but you're still in prime channel side. We're like a 4-minute walk to a Publix. So it's a pretty good area. I wish it was a little bit closer to Water Street. We are right on a trolley stop. Tampa has a free trolley that goes from Ybor City all the way down through downtown. And we are right by a trolley stop, so that's convenient to hop on the trolley if you didn't feel like doing the 15-minute walk to Water Street. You could just take the trolley. So I would say location, like, I would give it like a 3.5 out of 5. Like, not perfect, but it's still pretty good. Other cons I can think of, honestly, just the price. I think it's overpriced, but I will say it's pretty on par with the other apartments in the same location. So I just think that's kind of what you're gonna pay in Tampa. Tampa, we've realized, is definitely more expensive than Charlotte. You know, we ended up paying about $3,200 every month for a 1-bed, 1-bath, 800 square foot apartment. So that was kind of the biggest con for us. We only had 1 closet. That became a real pain for us. So I feel like cons are just like how much we're paying for the space that we have. And then other stuff, like we had little issues with the apartment, but it all got solved, so I don't want to shit on the apartment complex. They had like a fly infestation for a while that was kind of annoying, but they did get it under control. It was probably like a few months, but they did get it under control. And then I will say they're renting out a bunch of the units to Airbnb, which I don't love that. I feel like we're paying for a luxury, like, secure building. So to have people constantly in and out all the time, I don't love. A lot of the units around us are Airbnbs. I feel like that kind of is what it is when you're living in a corporate apartment complex. They can do what they want with the units, I guess, but that's not my favorite thing. So yeah, pros and cons to this building. Would we live here again? Probably not, but that's only because of the size. We need more space. So even if we were staying in Tampa, I feel like we probably would have looked for a bigger place. Still in the same area, we like the area, but maybe just a bigger place for our money. So yeah, that's kind of where we lived, the area. Tampa is another one of those cities that is up and coming. Lots of people moving here. You meet new people from all over here. I felt like, especially, I don't know, in our building, I felt like no one in our building was from Tampa. Everyone is moved from somewhere else, which is kind of a cool thing. They're definitely building more in this area. They have like a Water Street 2.0 development, but you know, that's probably, I don't know, 3 years away from being completed. Gasworks, which is right by us. It's gonna be another big thing. So Tampa is like very quickly developing into bigger and bigger. Right now it's definitely, I think, smaller than we expected it to be. It's a little bit, especially in comparison to where we were living before, but it's very quickly developing. So yeah, that's that. We're gonna go to Koizi, Fountains Plus. Feeling very sad and very emo.
saying goodbyes. This is the dog park we went to all the time. He like won't, come on, walk past it. Good morning. It is the first of 2 moving days. We are picking up the truck. We actually went with budget this time. I did like some price comparisons between U-Haul, Penske, and budget truck. And budget truck was like $400 cheaper than the other ones. So we went with it. Hopefully everything goes well. Will is in there getting it. He was a little nervous about going with like, because we've just always done U-Haul. I feel like that's the one that comes to mind when you're renting a big truck. So hopefully everything is fine with this. But I mean, it was significantly more affordable. So if you are moving and gonna drive a truck yourself, definitely look around at the different options. I slept absolutely horrible last night. I think I was just so, you know, anxious and like ready to go. I slept so bad, I feel like I couldn't turn my mind off. So I'm honestly not super well rested this morning, but I'm still like ready to go. That's why I couldn't sleep, is because I was just ready to get this done. We got Starbucks. I just got a cold brew with vanilla sweet cream in it. So this will probably be the first of quite a few caffeinated beverages for today to keep me nice and awake on the ride. Success. I don't want to film the movers for obvious reasons. They didn't consent to be filmed and I'm not gonna ask. So I'll just give you little updates, but they're making quick work of it. We've got all the boxes in the living room are gone. Franklin is freaking out. If you can hear him, I've got him in the bathroom. I gave him CBD. Oh my God, he is freaking out though. Okay guys, this is it. The final goodbye. It's nice and echoey in here. Franklin is so anxious. He knows something is up. Yeah, that's a wrap on Tampa. We're headed to Charlotte for I have no idea how long. I have no clue what's next, but we're just riding the wave of life, you guys. One last look at the place for the memories. So empty. We paid for the express cleaning, so we don't have to do any cleaning, which is nice. Our view. And that is a wrap. We said a lot of final goodbyes last night, and something I think about, like moving around and trying new cities and stuff when you're young is so like bittersweet, because there's no better time and you meet so many cool people and you learn so much about yourself. But I saw a quote, it's like, but then you also leave little parts of your heart in every place you go. And that's definitely how it feels. It's like, I love moving here, loved meeting people. I've loved my time in all the different places I've lived, but leaving is always sad and you always like leave a little part of you behind. So, but on to the next chapter. I'm sure it'll be another good one, so. Just made our first stop because I had to go to the bathroom. We haven't been driving that long, honestly, maybe like an hour and a half, but we got stuck in some pretty bad traffic going through Ocala. I think that's how you say it in Florida. Hit some traffic there. We're doing better on time though, even than I expected, because my goal was to get on the road by 12 and we were on the road by 11:30. So we're already doing better than I expected. 6 hours, 45 minutes to go. Our current ETA is 8:20. So we'll see how close we get to making the 8:20 ETA. I got a Celsius. I'm feeling good. 6 hours, 7 hours. Easy. Stop number 2. I haven't been doing very good, honestly. Like usually I try to go a lot further between stops, but after I drank that whole energy drink, you gotta go to the bathroom. So 2 stops so far. We're at Chick-fil-A. I'm also very hungry, so I'm actually getting a salad with chicken on top, because I feel like usually when I do like road trips like this or move like this, I just let all my nutrition and everything go out the window, because honestly it's a pretty good excuse. Moving is chaotic and it's just convenient and easy to eat bad. And I mean, a salad with fried chicken is not the healthiest thing in the world. I'm sure there's healthier things, but it's better than my usual sandwich and fries that I would usually get. So I'm trying to stay as healthy as I can throughout the move, because I feel like I'm already breaking out from stress, so I don't really need to eat a bunch of fast food and whatnot and make it worse. So yeah, I'm really just trying to stay in a routine despite our whole life being in that truck right now. I just want to keep somewhat of like a healthy routine going. So I got a salad. I'm acting like getting a salad is the craziest thing ever, but honestly, I never get a salad at Chick-fil-A. I've never done that before, so that's an accomplishment. Just walked Franklin. Shinji is out of his cage somewhere in here. I think he's in the trunk. ETA has gone up quite a bit because we stopped to eat, so we're at 9:16 arrival. I think we'll end up getting there at like 10, if I had to guess.
In the morning or so, but also like, but I'm in line with everybody. I've got
Just crossed into South Carolina. We're getting so close. We got about 3 hours. Last stop, we still have like 2 hours to go. Let's see, an hour and 50 minutes. But this is definitely gonna be the last stop. I was hungry, so I got a little like turkey and cheese sandwich. I walked Franklin, I fed him dinner. We're filling up the car, filling up the truck. This is like the last thing, and we're gonna finish up this road trip. It hasn't been too bad, but just to complain a little, my back hurts. I like get my back hurts so bad when I like drive particularly for a long time. So my back is definitely starting to hurt. But besides that, we're feeling good. I'm honestly kind of bored. Like, I don't have a lot of content to take in. I haven't been big on like podcasts lately, so I just feel a little bored. My back hurts, but like we have less than 2 hours to go, so we're gonna finish off strong. But I think you need to. You cannot see me, and hopefully you can hear me, but sometimes I measure time in songs. So right now I only have to listen to All Too Well, the 10-minute version, 6 times, and we'll be at our destination. I can do that easy. Okay, we made it. Honestly, this was a pretty smooth day one of the move. The movers were so quick. This morning we were like running ahead of schedule, and the drive, it was fine. Like, it really wasn't that bad. The last hour I was ready to be out of the car, but it really wasn't too bad. I just took a shower. We're crashing at my friend's house. We had a little trouble getting in the house, getting the code to work, but we got it figured out, and I am so tired. I'm gonna sleep good, hopefully, and we don't have to be up too early tomorrow. Our movers tomorrow, we only got one. Today we had 2 guys. Tomorrow we only hired 1 guy, and he's not getting to the apartment until like 9:30, 10 a.m. So we can kind of like take our time tomorrow morning. But that's gonna be part 2 of the moving vlog, because tomorrow we're gonna go see the apartment. We have seen it before, but I didn't actually get a video of it, so I haven't been able to like look back on it. So we'll get to see the apartment again in the morning, and then just lots of unpacking and getting this new place together. So hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, part 1 of the move, and I will see you so very soon in my next video. Bye guys.